Protesters go berserk as Fubara promises to offer bread and pure water. The hundreds of End Bad Governance protesters in Rivers State got angry on Thursday after Governor Siminalayi Fubara announced that he will provide them with stipends for bread and pure water, pending when government will combat hardship and hunger in the state. The protesters, numbering over 2,000, had defied the morning rate and marched from Port Harcourt Pleasure Park, located along Aba Road, Port Harcourt, to the government house to register their grievances over the hardship being experienced in the country. But addressing the protesters made mostly of the young men and women, Governor Fubara said, "Our youth, I know that you are angry. I agree with you that there is hunger. We agree, but because we preach good governance, hunger will disappear very soon. Please, like I said, we are going to support you. I am not against your protest, but we will not support any violent protest. We will not support anything that would destroy our state. We will not join force with the enemy of progress. I will support you. I will support you. Before you leave, I will give you something at least to help you buy pure water and bread." The protest, however, responded immediately, telling the governor that they were not protesting for stipends, but good governance and better standard of living. Meanwhile, the governor expressed worry that a lot of people are planning to take advantage of the peaceful protest to cause crisis in the state. He said, and I quote, "You are here because you want a better Nigeria. But like I said yesterday, I am one of you. I feel your pains, and in our own government here, we are doing everything to make life easy for our people. But you see, this particular protest you're doing now, our only worry is that a lot of people are planning to take advantage of this protest to destroy our state. That we will not allow it. I want to thank you for being peaceful. I already know your problems and we will communicate your problems to the federal government." Meanwhile, two groups, the Ogoni Development and Democracy Forum, ODDF, and the African Indigenous Foundation for Energy and Sustainable Development, AIFES, have declared their support for the nationwide protest against economic hardship in the country. Addressing journalists in Port Harcourt on Thursday, on behalf of the two groups, AIFES Executive Director Legbosi Piagbara said, "Nigerians have never witnessed this kind of hardship they experienced in the last 12 months, pointing out that citizens were about to lose the country if the government fails to listen to the yearning of the masses." Piagbara said, "Never in the history of our dear country have we witnessed this type of suffering that we, the Nigerian masses, have had to contend with in the last 12 months. Never has hopelessness and disbelief in our nation been so poignant than what we have seen now. Hope is the renewable energy that keeps one to believe in a future that will be bright. Once that hope is lost, the person is lost. We are about to lose Nigeria if the government do not respond to the yearning and cries of the masses of our people. All indices of development have collapsed. Hunger is ravaging the land. People are dying because they cannot buy medicines. Transportation has skyrocketed. Going to school has become difficult and electricity collapsed. The only way citizens can draw attention to the suffering is to embark on a peaceful protest. Protest is a legitimate right of the citizens, protected by international human rights instruments such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and Nigeria's 1999 Constitution as amended, among others." Fubara don't come outside addressing people. At least their mind go come down small. And I hope the thing they promise they're going to do it. Basically, them promise, I hope they then go do am sha. They're not going to have to shout and scream and, All this happening in PH in Niger Delta State, where once the overfed Calabari warlord. Surely big talk is cheap. Exactly. That is why I say make una not even listen to them. Oga, you see the fear, that's my problem with you. You're a good man, but you need to get mind though. How? Get mind for where people die, we get mind for where who they. God bless you for your support, sir. not like those other political criminals that have flew from the country. It is like you lack simple. Okay, Grace man, God bless you for your support. Okay, I think I've said that before. It is like you lack simple wisdom in your door. If I may ask, how many governors came out to speak to their people? I like this Fubara of a man, civil in his choice of language. He has what Wike does not have. But all flowering languages do not take away the fact that there is hunger in the land. The governor is a good person. Do not condemn him at all. He said, I will deliver your message to the president. That is some good governor, unlike some people who traveled out of a country. Sincerely, the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Sim Fubara, must be commended for being able to stand up before the army of protesters and address the audience. A rare gesture within the cadre of governors in Nigeria that have gone hibernating under the surge of a crowd. He shows he's with the people and they have his attention. Well done, sir. Continue to lead by example and keep to your promise to the state and its residents. That is it. And the thing is, if these people notice that he keeps his promise they now give him their 150 or even 200% support. Is the government statement, I will communicate your problems to the federal government, a pretense? What has Fubara done to elevate the sufferings of the people who voted for him? Despite the humongous monthly allocation from Abuja, why is he shifting blames on the president? Until Nigerians understand that our governors are the problems and wicked human beings, we will still be the president. We will still be blaming the president. We will still be blaming the president. Whereas monthly allocation have seriously jacked up astronomically. What a shame. So now Fubara now remove fuel subsidy. Now Fubara now use our money pay for people they go lesser Hajj. Now Fubara now use our money buy cars for National Assembly members, abi, or senators. Just they play. How many state governors could stand to address protesters like Governor Fubara in Nigeria, whereas most of the leaders and politicians who are very corrupt in the government have taken to their heels to the US and UK, where they are unquestionably spending their loot with their foreign wise politicians. The same way Governor Fubara do, he good. Even though, yes, I think you stock that first time, when they give them money for pure water and bread. And I like as they use answer, I must say, Oga, no be pure water and bread be our issue. No be waiting we want. Hunger day. Alright, so on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your next time. Enjoy the rest of your